Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we got a good one. Obviously, I hope you all enjoyed my April Fool's video yesterday. And I did say tune in for today. Today it is going to be a good one. I may or may not have broken my dividends record. Our portfolio value is at an all-time high right now. And there's a whole lot of interesting stuff going on in the stock market. And look, on this channel, I believe in transparency and showing the good times and the bad times, unlike some other YouTubers. And if you appreciate that transparency and want to come along for the journey, I do typically ask for you, if you're new, to subscribe to the channel, but today I'm not going to ask for you to do that. I'd like for you to comment one thing that you'd like to see me do better in these videos, whether it's improving the quality of the background footage, maybe having it more scripted, less scripted, more formal, less formal. I'd love to hear, to be honest. I'm really trying to get this thing going, and so it really just would mean a lot. Also, stay around at the end for a little channel update. Join the Discord if you haven't already to meet like-minded investors, bounce ideas off each other, etc. And of course, roll the intro.
Hello, I like money.
Alright, this month we've had a really solid stretch when it comes to capital gains. I haven't added any new money into my account, and just alone, our portfolio value has increased by around $500 this month. Obviously, I'm not chasing gains short term, but I will say it is very nice, and a time for me personally, when I don't have a lot of cash to buy stocks with, it is nice that my portfolio value is going up. So when, hopefully there's a dip eventually when I have more income and I could buy the dip. Over the last 3 months, you can see that my portfolio value has increased by 10%. Obviously, that's including like deposits and stuff that I put into my account. So realistically, we're probably up around 3 to 5% in the last 3 months. Nice to see, but I am being carried by a lot of my top 10 positions right now: Microsoft, Apple, Starbucks, etc. Currently, I don't have any like specific stocks in my mind really. SCHD is looking really attractive at these prices, though, I must say. For me, every December, March, June, and September are my largest months for dividend income based on payouts. And I am trying to make my portfolio more high quality this year, so the dividend payouts have gone a little down as I've had some dividend cuts and sold out of some higher yielding, low quality positions, in my opinion. I'm trying to make my portfolio not have okay quality stocks. I'm trying to make them have great quality stocks. This month, we really didn't have a huge month of buying, so you won't see a huge increase in my estimated annual income, only about a $2 increase. But during the summer months, expect that number to skyrocket. My investments that pay dividends has stayed the same. I didn't sell out of any positions this month. My portfolio yield has gone down a little bit as my portfolio value has gone up, which I don't have an issue with at all. Long term, I want my portfolio yield to be around 2.5 to 3%. I think anything above 4%, unless we're in a complete bear market, is not what I'm really aiming for. And we had a small increase to my estimated monthly income. As I mentioned earlier, I'm just trying to high quality proof my portfolio right now, get more recession-proof stocks in it, so I wouldn't expect to see a whole lot of like high yielders from like 5 to 8% in there. Now, when it comes to buying this month, we had as much activity as police presence in the suburbs, and we only had one transaction this month. I bought one share of SCHD at $72.80. I am looking to buy more SCHD though, as the price is anything below $72 for me, I will be dollar cost averaging into. This month, we only had one dividend hike with Realty Income at a whopping 0.2% increase. Now, let's move on to what you all really came here for, to see how much dividends I got this month. And this month, our total dividend amount was $67.85, which was an all-time high. I was hoping to reach the $70 mark this month, but we could thank Intel and VF Corp for allowing that to not happen. To start off, we got our last ever dividend payment from Intel. We got $1.88 from them. Intel, they've had a nice little run recently, but I'm not going to look too much into it. I just remind myself that Pat Gelsinger actually called it a competitive dividend literally a couple weeks before they actually cut it. Next, we got $3.17 from Kroger. Kroger is one of those companies I expect that dividend payment to keep on rising from quarter to quarter. It's definitely a position that I want to continue to look adding to and make it a core position in my portfolio eventually. Such a financially strong company and a recession-proof company in my opinion. Also, they have very monopolistic features with all the brands that they really own. It's crazy. Also, automation and AI is only going to help them. Yeah, it sucks that little Johnny won't be able to pack groceries, but what are you going to do there? Don't care. Give me that 15% dividend hike. See you next quarter. Alright, I'm not that heartless. Next, we got $1.36 from Visa. Visa is one of those companies, they aren't going to be paying me a whole lot, but over time it will be nice to see my yield on cost grow as they continue to grow that dividend like crazy. Next, we got $2.27 from Southern Company. Southern Company is one of the two utilities that I own with NextEra Energy. Next, we got $4.68 from J&J. I'm happy to reinvest at J&J at these prices, and I'll look to add when I have more capital, near 150. For me, mentally, when I started investing, it was weird because I always had kind of the picture of J&J and 3M as kind of like the same companies, even though they're not. And now I kind of think it's funny that both stocks are like dropping at the same time due to legal issues. Next, we got $4.12 from Microsoft. I really hope that Activision Blizzard deal goes through. I'm liking Microsoft anything below $2.50 these days. Next, I got $3.33 from one of the most underrated dividend stocks in my opinion, UPS. UPS has such a shareholder-friendly board with constant dividend increases and share buybacks. Really an industrial company that I think every dividend investor should at least look into. Next, we got $4.02 from Walgreens. Walgreens, I was actually debating selling this month, but I ended up not doing it. They still have potential, and they're trading dirt cheap right now, so I'm just going to reinvest my dividend there, get my cost per share down. Next, we have another underrated dividend player, in my opinion, with Target, and they paid me $4.42. Target, I believe, is set to increase their dividend in May or June. It will be interesting to see. I'm not expecting another 50% dividend hike from Target, but I will definitely take anything 5 to 10%. Next, I got $9.47 from 3M. Happy to reinvest in 3M at these prices, and I'm getting about a tenth of a share with that reinvestment, which is nuts. Fiscal Philosophy actually just made a really good video based on 3M stock and basically the lawsuit and updating it. I'm just really hoping they get past it, and I think if they get past it, they'll be fine, and I'll be looking like a genius that I held through this time. They did increase that dividend last quarter, so it does give me a little confidence that I don't think they'll be cutting it, so I may or may not be looking to add a 3M this summer. Next, I received $1.92 from NextEra Energy. That's another company that's kind of been trading at a dip recently, and I may look at adding that. Next, I got $4.73 from McDonald's. Happy to keep getting those dividends from McDonald's and looking forward to buying more in the future, hopefully. Next, I got my monthly $3.47 from Realty, not Reality Income. Next, I got my 74 cents from Waste Management that I plan on retiring with. Next, we get my dividend payment from SCHD, which puts a good smile on my face. And March is usually the lowest month for SCHD dividend payments, and I still got $12.09 from them. I'm also really happy to reinvest in SCHD at these prices at $70. Happy to see it. Next, I got $1.18 from Corning. They make glass for like a bunch of companies, car companies, Apple. They're an interesting company. I may or may not look at adding them. I don't have any desire to really add to them at the moment. I'm going to have to reevaluate that position for sure, but they do have some solid dividend growth, which I like to see. Next, I got my first ever dividend payment from a new position, which is Union Pacific, and they paid me $2.60. Happy to start compounding on that position. And then lastly, for March, I got $2.40 from Pepsi. Pepsi also just recently increased that dividend. Great to see it. And that, my friends, is the portfolio update for March. Again, I did beat my dividend income by about $4 from December, so I'm happy to see that month over month continue to keep on growing. Hopefully I'll reach the $80 mark from June. Now I want to talk a bit about the channel, and if you're a consistent viewer here, I think it's kind of important for you to listen to this. So I'm in a really awkward position with the channel because I'm getting a lot of subscriber growth from shorts, and if the shorts are just kind of getting repetitive and a little boring. And my watch hours are dropping, or they're not going up right now. They're kind of staying stagnant. From about like they were at 1,000, and now they're just kind of staying still at like 920. So to be completely honest, it's in kind of a depressing place for me personally. And I've made like roughly 150 videos, and I haven't gotten a single video over 2,000 views. So I'm just kind of waiting for that one video to kind of like give me the green light, I guess. So this comes to my point. What would you guys like to see me do better of, make more of? I need to hear it. So right now my theory is, and I'm going to test it out this week, so I wouldn't be making any shorts during the week, but I would every day basically be contributing to one longer episode every week that would be from 30 minutes basically to an hour. It'd be going over everything basically. News, a video topic for the week, maybe interviewing other creators and other, some of my friends in the community. If you guys watch Joseph Carlson, you know what I mean by kind of that format. I'd basically combine it with my current format of videos with his format of videos, just making it longer, more current news topics, etc. So really, I'd like to hear it, because right now what I'm doing, it's nice, but I just feel personally there's a lot of untapped potential, and it is a little depressing, if I'm being completely honest. I feel like I'm going on an uphill. I'm running up the hill right now, and I'm not really going anywhere with progress. Let me know in the comments, though. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. I really do appreciate it. And, of course, do dividend stocks, not drugs. Have a great one.